Hey, buddy.
Water? Thank you.
You have to give it the old kick and crack.
First time I've ever seen that, but I'm okay with that. Even though I have seen it. I know we've talked about this quite a bit.
The kick and crack?
I think I've heard kick and crack 17 times today, and I've never heard it before.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I've been kicking and cracking for years, and I always seem to announce it to the room and make a big stupid show of it. It makes no sense whatsoever. Tall boy.
Tall boy, it's okay to be yourself.
Cheers to being a water mogul.
Yes, or slowly becoming one or something of that.
Like an oil tycoon.
When I think of oil tycoon, I'm always thinking of like the Rockefeller guy, and like his eyes are just like drooping out of his body. Like we're trying to promote sobriety here.
What?
Looks like a beer, tastes like water.
What did it feel like the day that you discovered water?
The day I discovered water? Yeah, someone actually DM'd me and it was like, so what do you sell? Like basically packaged air? I was like, yeah, in a sense, kind of. Frankie, my business partner, like
This guy right here. This guy.
Who's the guy? He's not here, but
No, he's here.
are you gonna throw him up on the like a graphic? Yeah, that guy. Frankie and I used to play tennis, and we're like, oh, it'd be cool to have a water brand. And then something like aligned. We kind of found a water supplier one day, and we're like, hey, why don't we just go all in? And then Frankie mocked up the logo, made all this stuff, and I was like, this looks great.
It kind of feels like a party drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels good to hold on to. It's a tall boy. If it's a small can, if there's a small can of beer, it's like, oh, thanks a lot. It's gone.
That's gone.
Just like.
Yeah, so like if you're at a party and you're trying not to like be persuaded to drink and you're not doing the drinking thing, but you still want to feel included and basically have people not bother you about not drinking, tall boy's a good thing to have in your hand. I was off the sauce for like 2 years. I don't know. I think there are like certain people and friends that are kind of like, oh, like why? Why'd you quit drinking? You got a problem? Like, did you have a problem?
It's not good for you to drink, man. Like, you want to live longer.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like it's so like entrenched in society. It is. Like it's like so normal.
I used to think that. I'm like, how does anybody get laid without alcohol?
I wouldn't know. I'm a virgin, so
yeah.
I'm like still waiting for that special someone.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, we all know that. Yeah,
maybe one day.
I go to church on Sundays sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
Not getting laid there?
No. That's God's home. That's the holy house.
I mean, it's hot though. You do it in the church, it's so wrong. People are singing. It's angelic music. The room is full too. I'm not talking about an empty church. I am talking about like confessional.
Have you been to church?
Yeah, I've been a few different.
Okay, I was like raised Catholic. I remember being in church as like a kid and like I'm literally thinking about so many different things and then just sitting in that church.
And you just tuck it in your belt.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I was getting.
I've been to a couple churches, but I wasn't raised religious. Luckily, I had some parents that told me that a lot of people believe a lot of stuff in the world.
Yeah.
And they are the type of people that not going to try and tell me they know anything because nobody knows anything. It's all speculation. And they gave me the opportunity to hear everyone out and make my own decisions.
Yeah.
So thankful for that because it didn't instill these like imaginative things in me from a young age. You can teach a young kid anything. They'll believe everything you say and, let them grow up before you start pushing your politics or your like religion down their throats.
Oh, Kitty, you got anything to say?
Yeah, she does. She says that.
You probably know. Have you seen those cat memes or no?
No. I love cats, but I'm not really into I'm not going to watch cat stuff. 30 million views.
I know, it's so Ted, you just make an Instagram for this cat.
Yeah, oh, look at my cat. Money.
Money.
Oh, look, she's playing now. Boom.
Man,
40 million.
Cats. Honestly, is there like a cat club? There's probably like a Soho house for cats.
Yeah, it's just like in Japan or something.
Yeah.
Cat cafe. Shit.
I think there's like a New Year's thing recently, and
John Mayer
like live streamed from like a cat bar.
It was adorable.
And then everyone's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "I don't know how like more like literal I can get. I'm at a cat bar. There's cats everywhere."
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know how much more clear I can be about the objective of this place.
What kills me about that was the straight face he used the entire time. Like, this is deadly. He didn't break character, and that was great. That was what made that funny.
I like John Mayer.
He shreds.
Well, he shreds, and also just like I've seen some like him on like interviews and stuff, and I'm like, this guy's like a cool guy. He also, I think he doesn't drink. Like, he's completely sober as well. I read some story that he went to like some Drake party and just got so embarrassed, like was so drunkly embarrassed that he's like, he just quit. Like after he just looked in the mirror, was like, I think I'm
Can you imagine?
Yeah, can you
Like,
imagine?
man, I got invited to Drake's. It's crazy. I'm going tonight. I'm really nervous. I'm gonna have some pre-drinks.
I just black out. Like,
Mortifying. You know, you're at Drake's place and you're jumping up on the coffee table, dancing. You took your shirt off. Oh,
you rip some guitar solos.
air guitar solos.
Air guitar
Way worse.
solos.
Way worse.
Yo, John Mayer's on your kitchen
Yeah.
counter, shirtless, air guitar soloing right now.
But he's pretty good though. He's pretty good though.
No,
Like, he's shredding air guitar right now. Like truly.
His body's a wonderland.
How did he date everyone?
John Mayer just shreds. Like, you want to get serenade, he could serenade you with a guitar solo.
Guitar works though.
It does.
It always did.
It always does.
It's crazy. I was like so young and I've been playing guitar since I was so young. By the time I got to be like 14 years old in grade 9, we would put these performances on at lunchtime. And I'll never forget my buddy, Dave Hamilton, came up to me. He's like, hey man.
Not your brother.
Not my brother. I was friends with a lot of Hamiltons.
Yeah.
Comes up to me. He's like, hey man, if there's a girl in the audience you like while you're playing, look at her for like 30 seconds. Fair. Okay, I'll try this. Oh, you know, you're so young. You're going to try everything. And so, God, damn, did it ever work? And it's hard. Like at the time, like I was playing and I was like, looked up for like a little bit, looked back down. She came right up after me.
You're sweating a
I
little
didn't have to
bit.
do anything. It was great.
No, it's sick.
You learn that stuff. And why do you think there's so many rock stars in the world? Because, you know,
Now they're like, I just want to. I start playing guitar to get laid.
it's
No, I'm a
peacock.
rock star.
It's peacocking.
Oh yeah, you show you're a peacock. Yeah.
Yeah. My display. I'm displaying myself.
You're on a podcast with Brian.
And I like your glasses, man. It's wild.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the Apple ones personally.
Yeah.
AR is such a fun thing. Like,
Yeah, these are fun, honestly. Like, I kind of like don't like taking them off my head anymore.
we're both tech people. We both love tech, you know, just install it in my eyes, you know, give me bionic limbs.
Yeah, apparently like that Elon Neuralink
Yep.
thing is like a thing.
Just went live, yeah.
Speak of the devil.
Take what I want, say what I need, go be alone. It's all about me.
That's the thing about technology. Speaking of which, is like things are happening for my work right now that I've set into automation space, and it's all happening while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, no, it's really important to try to take advantage of these new things while they're still new, because eventually they'll be so standard that everyone's got that advantage. So you knowing about things as early as possible and straight up implementing them right away is your only advantage.
Yeah,
Otherwise, everyone follows suit within a year or two.
I remember like throwing rocks at like my friends' windows and be like, "Come out and play." We'd be like on our bikes. Now it's like people don't even talk anymore.
I'll FaceTime you.
Oh yeah, you're always the fucking caller. It's like I'll text you, "Hey, what's up?" Ring, 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 ring. I'm like, God damn it, I'm hungover right now. It's like,
I just find like there's a lot less room for miscommunication. I feel like I'm talking to a person.
yeah, I think you once FaceTimed me and you're in like a hot tub naked, just to tell me you're in a hot tub and like somewhere.
It was Belize. I was in Belize and I was naked. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, rub it in my face. You're in some warm place. Thanks a lot, man.
I wasn't, for the record, rubbing it in his face.
No, not. Wow.
But yes, I was rubbing it in his face, calling from a hot tub in Belize. I don't like to think of it as rubbing it in anyone's face, but it is kind of fun to like FaceTime someone. Like, oh, on a mountain. Oh, it's off of a mountain.
I'm on a mountain.
It's Mount Everest. We lost 2 people on the way up, but I made it.
Oh yeah, Mount Everest. Would you ever climb that?
No, I see the footage of a guy just sliding down the hill. Just sliding down the hill, and they're on this path, this very defined path. They can't stray from the path because it's as dangerous for them. They can't go out to try to save him because they're gonna slide down the mountain.
Wow.
So they just watch, and they're like, "Oh my god!" But people die
Like,
going up mountains. It's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, but honestly, like, what's so good about Mount Everest? You go up there, it's like there's less
Clout.
oxygen.
Clout. They're just going up there. You know, you might as well just green screen it.
CGI yourself on there. I was just thinking in my head. It's like,
I feel like I got an idea. You want to go to Mount Everest? Let's do it.
let's do it. Yeah, like we're there.
And then no, we're right here. We made it.
We made it.
Yeah, just we're telling people about our experience climbing Everest. It
I was
was
gonna-
great. Like we here we are climbing Everest, and you know, it was tough. They recommended Sherpas. They
Sherpas.
did, yeah. The guys that help you up.
Sherpas.
A Sherpa, is it?
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's called Sherpa. It's a guy that like they're your laborer.
Oh,
They
okay.
they also know the mountain. They do this every like
Yeah.
that's their job. No, I would never climb a mountain. I don't need thrills.
Not even cheap ones? No cheap thrills?
Cheap thrills, shit. A good cheap thrill. You're not putting your life at risk.
What's your top 3 cheap thrills?
My number one is probably bicycle riding. Yes, you're putting your life at risk, but just as much as walking down the street, essentially. Like, you know, you get hit by a car. I mean, I love me some sex.
Oh, okay.
It can be cheap. And but women aren't cheap.
Yeah.
You gotta wine and dine a little.
Wine
I don't
and
mind.
dine.
I don't mind doing that though.
Yeah, for the right person in my life.
For sure. Spend all the money.
Yeah, just take it all.
Take it all.
Take all my money.
Here's my pin.
Here's everything.
Go crazy.
Is there a third one?
I love to throw some frisbee.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's a good one. Frisbee, just zone out. So what percentage is this?
Of what?
Alcohol.
That 0? Like minerals?
20 milligrams of calcium.
Yeah, you're actually being healthy. And then there's like all these other minerals here. If you want to be like, you want to get the periodic table of charts or whatever.
You know, it's so weird because water should be pretty consistent across the board, but there's many variations. Because if you drink a Dasani, it tastes like liquid, like plastic. You can taste there's something going on with that. There's no way that is water.
Actually, everything I learned about water is from Zac Efron.
Okay.
So Zac Efron, I had like that Netflix series, and then one of the episodes was just like about water, and there's like this water sommelier or something.
Oh, no. No, you're not selling me on a water sommelier.
This guy's like the G, and he's like the only one, I think. Like you anywhere you go. But
He's a good bullshitter.
that's where I kind of learned like water is like ever flowing and it's searching for minerals. So if you drink filtered water, it'll try to take your minerals. So you want like a high mineral water.
Zac Efron teaches all.
Yeah, that guy. I think it's my high school crush.
For real?
No, Phil, not really.